At long bloody last, the black sarcophagus has given up its secrets. Underfoot, you've some news for us? Aye, Jack. I think half of our problems in whittling the truth of it lay in calling this nasty thing a treasure. The black sarcophagus ain't no dimmer bauble. It's the Mark L1 Magitech mine, a bleeding prototype explosive that was bitten from an Imperial transport vessel. And even though it ain't that big, maybe the size of a small cargo box, they say the blasted have enough kick to incinerate a bloody behemoth. Seems the Garleans meant to start production at their factory in Lenosha, then distribute the mines through the Castrum Marinum. Lucky some plucky privateer cloyed the prototype en route, then, eh? An experimental weapon? That explains why the Delocracy was so bleeding eager to bid at that auction, and so reluctant to share the details with us. At least now we know what, but there's still the question of where. The Curs delivered their bitten goods to the Reformists, that much is certain. What happened to the sarcophagus after that, though, we ain't so sure. There have been no reports of huge explosions or the like, so either the executioners still have the mine, or they peddled it to some other buyer. The Reformist faction came together out of their shared hatred for the Admiral and her ways. I'm guessing they didn't cloy that bomb just to sell it. What is it, Lonnie? A letter for you, Jack. It says it's urgent. A letter? Who's it from? The old man. I found it while I was sorting through our daily deliveries. Let's see now. Come to Thalios. I have urgent news. I've never known the old man to summon a customer. No one's seen him at his usual haunts for a while, so do you reckon this is some rum morsel he's dug up just for us? Aye, it could be. Oh crap. Alright, so I think this is the place. It's, you guys remember, it's outside this little lake where they sent you to go get the Corel whiskers and stuff. You're barely ever here, don't worry about it. Anyway, I think inside here is the place. Maybe? Maybe not. Oh, it's down here, okay. Oh good, it was a trap. Oh no, there wasn't a trap, they just killed him. You're wasting your time, darling. We opened that Scrag's wrinkled throat bells ago. You crossed the bloody executioners, and you get what's coming to you. Did you like our message? We wasn't sure you'd fall for it, but a little mystery goes a long way, eh? Ah, now, don't be like that, darling. Me and me mates didn't have much choice. When the boss says go play with the rogues, then we've got to go play with the rogues. After all, we never asked you to come ruin our game now, did we? And don't give me no long-winded speech about your precious code. You think I'm going to give you a long-winded speech? Obviously, you haven't been watching this playthrough. I don't do much talking. I might nod once in a while. The reformist vision stretches far beyond what them tired old rules is going for. Once Captain Asibir takes command of the executioners, he'll give us back the teeth we lost when we submitted to the Admiral's leash. We'll be terrors of the sea once more, free to rove and plunder in a new age of pirates' glory. And I'll bathe in blood to see an age come to pass. I'll kick down your shite-stinking code and have your sneaky heads on chopping block. Like hell's you will, the only sentence that's been passed today is yours. Well, hello there, darling. Ain't you a fine-looking lad? I've heard all this prattle before. Free to pillage and plunder, is it? Aye, it all sounds grand, but you don't think of the price. That shite-stinking code is the only thing what keeps you bloody coves from milling one another. Without it, without limbs of Laminza to call home, you'd be adrift in an ocean of corns. But if you're so keen to keep company with the dead, I'll be sodden happy to oblige. You was prettier with your gob shut, but I can see I'm out of me depth here. As much as I'd like to lop off your noggins, I'll have to satisfy with dragging the two of you out into the wilds. Keep you well out of the way, haven't I? Out with it then. Yeah, ain't it obvious? You stubborn scrags is looking to swipe our new toy, and my job was to stall you. The captain's is the mind with the captain as the mind with him all right now. He's set to show the rest of the executioners that he's got the stones to sit in the leader's chair. And what better way to do that than executing the bitch what snapped the chains on our crew? He's targeting the Admiral herself? You're planning to blow up the command room, ain't you? Aye, you have me permission to panic. Of course, if you'd rather steer clear of the city, I'd be glad to keep you company right here, sweet meat. Ha ha ha. We've got this mad Mort at our mercy, but she seems to be enjoying herself. I'd better drag her back to the guild and see what other information she'll spill. I'll need you back in Limsa as well, but you business at the foremast first. You should find Captain Malala at her post there. Forget about the sodden challenge and tell her everything we know. Unless me judgment's well off kilter, she'll do what needs to be done. Right, she is crazy. Dude, that's sad that they killed the merchant. But I guess that's what he gets for always tricking me into fighting stuff. Merchant. Right, let's go rescue Limsa. So this here is the foremast, and I think it's really cool looking tower kind of a thing. It's like, I guess, supposed to be like the Yellow Jackets headquarters, but you never really get to go see it or anything. I wish we did. Oh, you're one of Jack's rogues. You've come to steal the sorrows, have you? Well, you shan't have them. As you can see, they're safely clasped upon my very own. You're not here for the earrings? The Admiral, you say? And you are sure these fiends are in possession of the sarcophagus? I must deploy more sentries at once. Do not think this voids our challenge, rogue, and you can relay as much to your impudent guildmaster. I suppose you can thank him for the warning as well. Yeah, get your priorities in line. You tell him to shove it, but also thank you. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of one of those things about Final Fantasy I've noticed is that they have like really neat designed areas like this that make you want, like, I really want to be able to like go in there and explore and like look around and stuff, or at least have a reason to visit more than just one quest. But they really don't ever give you any reason to ever visit, and that's kind of too bad. Like, it makes me sad. I'd like to see more of it, you know. So the jackets are on the move. Benny, I've been listening to that addled pirate cackle since I got her back to the sisters, but she's given us naught that we didn't already know. And we know more than enough. I say we rally the rogues and go after that mine before it blows up in our muns. If the leader of the reformists, this Captain Isabir, is planning on milling the Admiral with a bang, then my guess is he'll be aiming to demolish the entire command room. You know the mizzenmast, the tower that holds the drowning winch and bulwark hall? The Admiral's bridge and her command room are right at the top of it. Then you've got the district that surrounds the mizzenmast. That's the busy beating heart of the city. Even with the threat of an attack, you can't just steal it up in the blink of an eye and call the whole thing Bob. Try to explain the danger to the Coles what live and work there, and then you'd have a frightened, stampeding mob on your fambles. Nay, lass, our only option is to have eyes snilching every approach to the tower. I'll put the wit out at as many coves as I can and spread them through the streets. Your job be to cover the aft castle. Just wait and see, Sophie. We'll get this Isabir and his little bomb too. Audio. The fog picked a grand night to roll in thick. This will make things interesting. Our presence on the streets is far too thin. Where are the reinforcements I ordered? My apologies, Captain. There just aren't any more soldiers to spare. The bulk of our forces has already been assigned to guard not only the Admiral, but a number of other high-ranking personnel as well. Unacceptable. What could Commodore Renner be thinking? There are dangerous criminals stalking the city as we speak. Call in squads from the outposts if you must, but I want to see our security tightened and the populace properly protected. But Captain, we can't be certain the pirates' plan hasn't changed. If we consider the possibility that they've switched to a target outside the walls, it would be folly to weaken those defenses. You made your point, Sergeant. Return to your post. Once all is lost, it is far too late to question what one should have done. You seem troubled, sir. Perhaps I can be of assist. I've been dying to meet you, lass. Aye, Keen to set eyes on the bold yellow jacket, what cost our crew a fortune in old dog coin. What we have here is a lava fight. You're an executioner, one of Asabir's men. You've strayed too far into a world you don't understand, lass. Your eyes is fixed on a light of justice, leaving you blind to the chasm opening up at your feet. At least they'll say you died with your boots on. The yellow belly won't be bothering us no more, Captain. As for the mine, the lads will have it primed in front of the winch by the time you get there. Good. Not long now before we drag that bitch Admiral, her pretty tower, and all her simpering curs down to the bottom of the sea. Then I'll raise our flag on the ruins of the mizzenmast and lead our brethren in a return to the old ways of blood and plunder. Shouldn't have had that last bottle. Bottles? The wife is gonna kill me. Eh? What's that then? Not after the command room. They mean to bring down the entire tower. If the mizzenmast falls, the bridges will follow. Half the city will. Please, you must help me. The danger far greater than we. Bloody hells, it's alive. Oh, no, 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 no. I didn't see nothing. Didn't see nothing. Please, you must send word. Someone must be told. How did you... Your valiant and forthright weapon, you could hear that single pistol shot from the moms away. Weren't hard to guess what happened. I poked the yellow jackets on my way over. A healer should be along shortly. Benny, that means we've one last thing to do. We have never been allies, but I beg you. You must stop them. Save the city. Ah, lass, you know you don't need to ask. Taking down mad cows and biting back what was bitten is our job. You all set then? Ready, Jack. Always. Then let's go cloy that sarcophagus and fight and fit Esabir for a new coffin. I love this music, right? This music gets you pumped and going. Although I kind of wish they would have said something about whether or not she survived. I don't remember. No hiding around in the shadows for this part. Let's just get in there and kick some butt. Okay, there's got to be a healer up here. I see a gunner. I don't see a healer. I'm coming, Jack. I'll save you. There's a leech somewhere? Oh, there's the leech. Okay. This is the guy that's got to die. Alright. Once you take out the leech, the rest of them will drop pretty quick. Mill the detonators? Oh, okay. So this? No. What am I milling? I don't get it. Oh, detonated over here. Okay. Okay, where else are there detonators at? Probably one up here, I'm guessing. Probably one down here. Someplace. Yep. "60 seconds, no! That's too fast. Okay, the light on the mine went out. Good, I'm done. There's no more to find. Okay. Yeah, Sophie's disabled the sarcophagus. Good job, Sophie. Thank you. That's the bomb taken care of, then now these bastards get our full attention. Damn you rogues and your code, I'll have your bloody edge for this. Not if I take your head off first. Hitting with my limit break. Oh wait, I can't do that. Never mind. This wasn't part of the plan. I could have been king of pirates. Hey, look, she's alive. Status report. The mine has been disabled, and the engineers should soon have it safely removed. Our soldiers sustained some injuries in the battle with the reformists, but none were fatal. Also, the Admiral sends her sincerest gratitude. Look, there she is. That's Captain Malala, the hero of Limsa Lominsa. Are you recovered from your wound, Captain? We heard how you very nearly lost your life stopping that horde of pirates from blowing up the mizzenmast. 3 cheers for the Yellow Jackets. Our city'd be lost without you. But wait, that's not how it... Sergeant, what of the rogues? Did they survive the battle? I don't rightly know, Captain. All we found near the sarcophagus were reformists, either dead or strung from the rafters. Alive, then. It would seem they are deeply in their... we are deeply in their debt. Captain? Might I have the silver sorrows from you now? We've been ordered to hand them over to the Commodore along with the black sarcophagus. Why, of course, they're right... The earrings? I could have sworn I was still... He wouldn't have. He stole them from me while I was laying dying? That cad? I knew he was not to be trusted. Keep an eye on them, indeed. I should have known. That's what he grabbed then. I was wondering. I thought he was checking to see if she was alive or not. Look, he's wearing them. That's terrible, Jack. Are you sure about this, Jack? We should have cloyed the sarcophagus as well. Yeah, I think she's earned it, don't you? If it bothers you that much, think of it as a trade. If you ask me, they look a bit daft. Well, I didn't ask ye. So, the jackets ended up with the mine, and we got the diamond and the earrings, which means victory belongs to the Rogues Guild. Do you think Malala will leave it at that then? I get the feeling we ain't done with her yet. I'd say we're done with her challenge, but you never know when our paths will cross again. We'll just have to see what Limsa's underbelly spits up next. Aye, this city ain't ever quiet for long. Well, it's been a pleasure working with you, Sophie. If I ever need a trusty pair of stabbers by my side, I know who I'll ask. I'm off as well. Bloody starving I am. Don't forget to yaffle a bite when you can, eh, Sophie? We'd best head back to the sisters, too, before the shrew decides she'd rather hear us cry cockles. Penny work, Sophie. Be seeing you soon. How'd you do that? I guess you still got some tricks up your sleeve, Jack, but don't forget I'm the Admiral now. Oh there, Sophie. It'll be nice to finally have a bit of a rest, eh? The job never ends, but even a dimber-damber like myself needs to breathe every now and again. And your venturing mates must be wondering where you got to. That was a proper long assignment, but I'm glad you decided to see it through. You've proven to be a stalwart protector of the code, even if this ain't truly your world. When you walk back into the Lightmans, you'll have to find your own code to uphold. And when you do, you'll have the skills you learned in the shadows to help you defend it. Well, that's more than enough prattle out of me. Your travels might take you far and wide, Sophie, but you know you're always welcome here at the You're always welcome here at the Sisters. Thanks, Jack. So technically I could talk to Jack again and start the next quest line, which will turn me from a rogue into a ninja. But that would mean being a ninja. So let's not do that. Well, it's been fun. Bye.